What is up, everybody? So, I'm streaming some green black winding constrictor today with hardened scales. So if you haven't played this deck before, main idea is you love counters. So we're gonna see how this deck performs today. Uh, I've seen a lot of good results with 5-0s. So we're going to take this deck into a league. We're gonna see how it performs. League. All right, here we go. Hope everyone is having an excellent day. What's today? Wednesday, Tuesday. Hope everyone is having pretty excited to play this deck. As always, there's always fixing after you go live. Oh, it's fantastic. What's up, Mohawk? How we doing? Man, it's taking a while to find a game. Trying to do Stream Decker. I need to update Stream Decker. New. Right. Turn scales. Right. So, everyone, the Stream Decker should be updated and we're on the play. We have a Mana Dork. About all we have going. I think we're gonna mulligan this. Deck's pretty hungry. And mulligan and we don't get need. We're gonna mulligan again. So if you go to Stream Decker, a little thing on the side, GP, you should see it pop up. I don't have the bot going yet. Alright, so this is keepable. We're happy with this. So we'll keep. I think we're going to bottom. Right. So we got the key card down, turn 1, so looking good. Why the deck is good. We're putting it on for 1. Exactly 1 into it, but it's going to come in with 2. Alright, got ourselves an island. A full art island. He must be really good. That's a get in there for 2. And we're going to get this Hydra down. X is currently 1. Comes in, he has a couple abilities. Oh, he censored us. Alright, well done. Okay, so we are playing against blue-white control, it looks like. Okay, let's go. We will pay 2 life for this, just to ensure it's down in case they have another sensor. Alright, surveil. One card on top. Alright. After sideboard, we get much better against this deck. Game 1 might be a little weird, might be a little tough, but we'll see. Oh, okay. 3 colors. Passed out. See what he targets first. 8. Alright. And in this deck, you always just play out your lands because you could get a big Walking Ballista turn 7, turn 8. Right. Might be conceding soon. He is establishing full control. Mold a 5. We've seen 3 creatures. Turn 6. So not ideal. Do more than that. Alright, maybe go for another turn or 2. Yep. Now he tops and bottoms. Put 2 cards on bottom, so he's looking for a very specific thing. Alright. Okay. So if we cast one thing at a time, it'll die one thing at a time. So we're gonna hold off for a little bit. Two cards on top. Alright. I want to see his primary win condition. And then maybe we'll get out of here. Okay, so it does have Oko. Yeah, we've seen enough. We can get out of here. A lot of lands. Right. So that was not ideal for us. We did not see very many things that would help us. Hit the fatal pushes against control. We are going to cut. The Voracious Hydra is good, but it's spot removal. And it really just it helps clear up the board. So, but if we're not clearing the board because he doesn't have very many creatures, lose a little bit of value. But what we will do is we did see spot removal, saw some other things that would really indicate that I'm going to try to be clearing our board. So we want to be a little bit more resilient. Remove one of those. Bring in 2 Hangerback Walker. Golgari. Casey tries to board wipe us. So I'm going to game. So in game 2, we're going to be on the play. So rather than bring in the Thoughtseize, we have 2 Assassin's Trophies already in the main. Let's cut 2 Llanowar Elves, 1 Walking Ballista, 2 Shaper Sanctuary, so then every time he targets removal, he casts out, we will draw a card. Bring in the 2 Duress. So we're just becoming a little bit lower to the ground, moving the things from his hand. Go down to 2 of those, go down to 1 playset. I really do like Golgari Charm as a way to regenerate after Supreme Verdict, so keep on trying that. Lynn Candy, what is up? How are we doing? Alright, well we got some of the namesake cards again, so keep it. We also got this Castle Locthwain. Keep. How you doing today, Lynn Candy? Everything well? Alright, Vivian is an excellent draw. We'll still proceed like this. It's Lincoln. Hey. I wasn't sure who it was, but I was just gonna roll with it. Figured you knew me if you're calling me Chris. Lynn Candy. How's everything been going? Heard you're back in Ohio. Right, 2 Vivians. One wasn't enough. Second one was better. We'll just do that. Have auto. Okay. Okay. We don't have a swamp. Fortunate. we'll shock this. See if we can get this Vivian down. Right. There's a delay. Okay. Let me, what I can do is I can end the stream. Oh, you paused. Okay. Baby. Well, when I'm back in a few weeks, we'll definitely have to hang out. Hmm. Trying to think about how I want to do. We get in there? No, we need to leave up Golgari Charm. Why not? Yeah. Deal. Absolutely, Lincoln. Love that. Last time I saw you was in Columbus for your brother's show. With this ability on the stack, we are going to put this in check. Might have Blessed Alliance, but we really can't play around that. Right. Removing the Teferi off the board is very good for us. And docking it in. Got ourselves an Oko. Another Knight of Autumn. Okay. If we can. Look at that. So start by drawing a card. Okay, so Walking Ballista is very good for us. We want to get this off the table. Um, if we go like this, I get here. So actually what we can do is we will just have this like this. Not too worried about those knights. We wanted to get the Planeswalker off the field. Anything that gives him an edge or a board presence after Supreme Verdict is not beneficial. We want to be the only person with the Planeswalker on the field, if possible. Okay, Lyra. Well done. So we should be able to kill that. Yeah, so do this. So I think I figured it out. 1, 4. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to, if I go green, green, to attic. So I'm just trying to figure out, the current question is, how do I remove the Lyra Dawnbringer to keep the board going? It is very obvious that he's changed his game plan a little bit, so I'm just trying to make sure that 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I could potentially take 5 next turn, put 2 counters on this guy, and then untap, put 2 more counters, and then some, and then keep my Walking Ballista. So maybe we'll just be a little patient right now. Try to dig through time. Yeah, nothing we can do about that. Yep, we'll go to 4. Two. Counter. So now what we can do is play Vivian if it resolves. Alright. We might be dead. Do you believe we're just dead, friend? Because we needed that to resolve to remove the Lyra. So let me think about this. Yeah, we can't do anything about it. Alright, we'll concede this game. he is naturally very good against us. The answers, he tells us no at key points. So let's get out of here and go to game 2. That's what blue-white controls in the format to do. Just troll us enough to win the game. So we did not see any thought seizes. We did not see any duresses. When he cast the dig through time, it was pretty much lights out after that. All right, so this is the kind of hand that I think that could get out of as long as we're playing against a creature deck, this could get out of control pretty quick. Yep. We're gonna lead off with the Llanowar Elves, and then turn 2 we'll do Hardened Scales into something else. Right. All right, so we are indeed playing against Spirits. All right, and we ended up with a Winding Constrictor. So we are going to still lead off like we were going to. All right, get in there. So we'll let this happen. This turn we will just here. Regular mana dork. We're untapping with 4 mana. 5. So we will lead with a Hardened Scales. Yeah, let's just try to cast one of our creatures. 4? Would it actually be 6? The reader. It's a reader. All right. After that, we will. We don't want to attack. We don't know what he has. There's lots of things that would trade with the Winding Constrictor. We're just trying to get the better board position. Okay. So if he passes turn to us, we will lead. Oh my goodness. We can do this for 2, but it actually enters with 4. Okay, so we have a couple different decisions now. We can either try to clear the board, or we can try to play a Walking Ballista. So my natural inkling leads me to want to attack first with the Winding Constrictor. See if he has any plays. We will be able to clear him. All right. So that resolved. Stonecoil Serpent is now an option. This X is 2. It's actually 4. All right. So if that resolves, that is very good for us. Um, I think we'll just hold up the Fatal Push. I want to let this resolve. Hold control. Priority. Nope. All right. Nice. So we'll see how he attacks. We'll start with a Fatal Push on the Mausoleum Wonder. Let's see what he has for that. Okay. Down to here. Wants to totally fine, sir. Take 4. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. So lead with this. A2. All right. So now what we want to do this. Okay. A little bit of a messy game, but we are going to get there. It looks like. Is one card left in hand. You have the ability to remove an X1. 2 Hardened Scales. Good to me. Yep. Get in there. Completely reasonable. All right. Uh, 5/5. Not bad, right? Pretty good value. Uh, Back phase. And we will be able to just control his board for the rest of the game. Let's cast this for 5. This would be a 5/5 reach, Trampler. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to let this resolve. Going to let this happen. End step. And we will just, while he's tapped out, unable to protect it. Alright. Oh, it doesn't enter with 3 1/1 counters. Interesting. I was not anticipating that. Yeah, I decided to build scales partially because it was just where I was leaning. After looking at Winding Constrictor in Pioneer, he has not done anything with the floor triggers. So him and Explorer have not been buddies. It has to come in with at least 1. Alright, yeah, so I'm new to this Hardened Scales thing, so that makes total sense now that you say that. Try to kill this. Two, three, four, five, six. Ah, thanks, Anmian. Yeah, this whole Hardened Scales thing, new to me, but so far so good. I'm enjoying it. Blocks. Probably pretty obvious. Yep. That. Yeah. I I might have fumbled through the end of this game, but I think we should get over the edge. Run into any blight beetles. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Or misplay, right? Right, Ethan? Alright. Uh let's just start with this. Figure out if we're dead or not. A rattle chains would kill us, I believe. Due to my misplays. Right. He has 2 cards, so it'd have to be 2 flash creatures to kill us. Or to stop us from killing. Or I guess, no, just 1 would be okay. Oh man. Alright. Okay with that? Another spell queller. Oh, just a brazen borrow. Okay. A close game. Wait, we can wait now? Alright. Let's see if we're dead. Oh, Mohawk. Oh, Mohawk. Alright, so we got there after me fumbling around with the Hardened Scales triggers. So, into game 2. Uh, it dead. I know, I know. Alright. So I like Abrupt Decay. Raisin Bar was so good. For those of you who have played this matchup, what would you recommend? What's good, what's bad? I mean, this deck naturally seems good against it. Maybe if we bring in the Abrupt Decay and have any enchantment. Not really. It doesn't target very many of our things. Scavenging Ooze could be good. So maybe. Hangerback Walker does present a large problem on the board. Hangerback Walker could be illusion. Yes, it does scale well. We do like fighting, removing. Planeswalkers could be difficult. So we're going to be on the draw. So Thoughtseize Duress are not very good because there's potential that he doesn't have very many cards in hand, or he just flashes them in. He does have lords, so not ideal. He doesn't really run like board wipes that I know of. So for 4 cards that I would think would be good, be these 4. Just tempo, a single card that can get out of reach pretty quickly. Does have implications with some of our combos. Stonecoil Serpent is probably going to be weaker as we move into game 2. It does have reach though, so it does stop that. We do have removal spells that are just naturally good against him, so I think we can take out the Assassin's Trophies because those are just probably going to target creatures, and we just want to remove those anyways. So we need to remove 1 more card. Let's try removing. So this Nissa doesn't really fight. It comes in, it does a thing, and then so this one fights, which we really like that idea, that ability. So let's cut here. Cut those 4. See what happens. Overgrown, Fatal Push, Hardened Scales, Llanoware, 2 Walking Ballistas, 2 Hardened Scales. Oh my goodness. Alright. So let's get risky, let's get frisky, and let's keep it. Alright. So what we will do is we will just start off by killing that. Actually, life. Yes, and we are going to get our mana dork out there. Alright. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, so do you know what that means, guys? He definitely has the Spell Pierce. 100% has the Spell Pierce. Not much we can do about it. We need to draw a land so we can pay the mana for the Spell Pierce. Or we die. Alright. We're good. Ooh. I'll just kill this. Please. Oh, never mind. He just F6'd. Alright. Alright. Alright, we're doing something now. Alright, we're gonna get there. Holy smokes. How about that for a turn 2, guys? I thought it was risky. Little did I know, it was just bonkers. 1 drop? No problem. Alright. I would love to draw a land right now. 1 land. 1 land, 1 time. Alright, never not had it. Wham. Done. Okay. Let's wham. Wham. Okay. We don't like that card. We don't like the board being gummed up like that. So let's just get that out of here. Okay. Two cards left in hand. Pretty good board. Uh, so we'll play the Winding Constrictor. I think this is gonna get pretty dirty. Oh, Winding Constrictor. So if we play this Walking Ballista on 1, dude, they're resilient. I don't know what you want. That's a 4 booty though on a freaking bird spirit. All right, so if we play this Walking Ballista for 2, or no, we can only cast it for 1. It would get 3 counters, so 4, and that means we could remove this. All right, so we'll do that. 1, good enough. And we'll just use our counters to our. We use a maximum amount of counters. Move this. Move this. Kill it. All right, let's get in there. All right, pretty happy about that. Yeah, so this board is getting out of control. Watch him just Supreme Verdict me. Oh, okay. That is fine. Synergies. Alright, what are we gonna get? I'm in match 2. So I lost match 1 against Control. Oh. Hello. 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 Alright. We are not going to attack this turn. We could probably attack with the Winding Constrictor, but we're not going to attack with the Walking Ballistas. Alright. So, I think we can say that this game is pretty much locked up right now. Got 1 card left in hand. What are we gonna get? Alright. So let's go. Put a 1/1. I don't think we can use this. Oh, we could have used this. Okay, that's actually really cool. So I saw this in a list. Not that it matters this game, but we can activate abilities with Walking Ballista with the Garen Brig. I wonder what our opponent is just thinking right now as he gets machine gunned out of the game. And we are going to not attack. Well, if he has a spell queller, that's not fine. We would lose our Winding Constrictor. Alright. So, we'll just see what he has. Force him to keep on dealing with this synergy that we got going on. Alright. Let's see if the Castle Garenbrig synergy works next time. So, alright, so let's... Actually, we're just going to cast this guy. So we have 6 mana up. can go 7, 8, and what we will do is we will put a counter on this guy. We'll put a counter on this guy. So it does work like this. Okay. Very nice. Excellent synergy there. And I do believe he is dead. What you got? Show me what you got. Okay. He is dead. And then we're dealing 10, and then we'll just 8 him. I don't think he could have anything weird. We'll just play around literally everything. We would have not killed that guy. We would have just gone the other one. 0-2 to a 2-0. All right. I like what's going on here. Round 1 was against Blue White Control. He just cleaned us. You know, he took us to the cleaners. He you know, that's fine. How the format shakes out. Natural balance of things. Alright, what do we think of this hand? A little awkward with the Woodland Cemetery. I'm hoping that we draw an untapped land. But we'll lead Blooming Marsh, Elvish Mystic. We'll go from there. Blooming Marsh, Elvish Mystic. Yeah. Oh, alright. Let's go. Evolve. Is this mono blue devotion, guys? Okay, excellent draw. Yep. How's the matchup with this then against mono blue devotion? Dude, this deck seems sweet. This green black constrictor deck. The draws just seem so good. Winding constrict. You pretty much have 8 things that put extra counters on. So I guess having 8 sources of anything is just making your decks unbelievably consistent. What would he have on 2? We'll lead with this. See what happens. We can't play around a Spell Pierce. We can play around a Censor though. So we'll try this. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, wham. What are you doing? No, okay. Alright, that's fine, I guess. I guess I'll just attack with my 3/3 on turn 3. Brazen Borrow is actually pretty good for mono blue devotion, I guess. Not bad. Okay. So next turn, we can do some pretty weird things. Pretty okay with that. This Jin. Okay. Alright. Okay, so if we cast this Voracious Hydra now, So let's do the math. So if we cast the Voracious Hydra without casting the Winding Constrictor, it would go 1, 2, 3. We would be able to double the counters, put it up to 6. Would come in with an extra counter, or we trigger this, don't we? So we could either make it a 7/7 or an 8/8. Sounds good. All right, and then we have a fight. Or no, so we would. Let's figure this out. So we would put it on 3, put an extra counter on it, have it fight this, and kill it. Okay. Guys, for the moral support and the math. Done. All right. So we are going to have it fight this guy. Dude. Voracious Hydra. Get in there. That is good. Yep. More Cloudfin. More Tempest Djinn. Alright, alright. Got some evolve triggers. Alright. Alright, so this turn. I mean, we're attacking for. Yep. That is fine. It's a 2-for-1, but we really don't care too much. I don't believe right now where we're at. We're just trying to get him dead. Ethan, how are you enjoying the content? Another Voracious Hydra. Alright, well. So we have a Brazen Borrower here that could kill our Winding Constrictor. And it will double evolve. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to get in with just the Voracious Hydra. We're going to see what kind of weird things he can get into. Okay. Double evolve, yep, absolutely. Just always. What we got? Show me what you got. Seems reasonable. Alright, so now the question is, do we cast this and have it fight or double? You can either have it be a 10, 12 trampler, or we have it fight. I think we just try to get in there. Yeah? We're just, you know what? We're going to force him to interact with us on a different level. We're not trying to play fair, you know? We need him to have his tricks right now. Master Waves. Alright. So Master Waves for 1, 2, 3, 4. That is fine. Yep. I'm happy I did not fight. Is he just dead? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can trample for 4. So just he could have a Brazen Borrower. He's gonna go to 1. All right. Whoa, 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 Ethan. He is at 1 life. All right, we are in complete. Okay, all right, thanks. Oh, ye of little faith. Come on, man. We're going to force him to have 2 instant speed cards. All right. Get in there. What you got? Show me what you got. All right. All right. Harbinger of Tides. That's a pretty good twofer. All right, all right, all right. You got me. Okay, so we can cast Voracious Hydra, have it fight, have it be big enough next turn. So we go to 6. Yeah, we can do that. Got. Oh my goodness. Okay, so he had Wizards. So was I just dead no matter what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would have gone to 1. Alright, so we'll concede this game. And we'll see if the next card is Walking Ballista. And if it is, then I should have just put the land in tapped. Nope, alright, we were dead. Good to know. What? Right. So he targets a lot of things, so this could potentially be. Ugari Charm wouldn't be bad against Master Waves. Not that we're too worried about it anyways. We do just beat it. There's no multicolored things here. Even though Reach, Trample, Protection for multicolored is not a bad ability. We'll put that off over here. Our deck seems naturally just inclined. Ethan, what are you bringing in? Help. Or don't, you know, whatever. Corrupt Decay seems good. So good, thank you though. Ethan, help or don't. All right, so where we are at right now. Let's cut Mana Dorks. Charm? You want to bring in Charm? Okay, okay, okay. Is there that much of a delay right now? Is there like a minute delay or Walker maybe? Oh. Alright, alright. Okay. In terms of cutting, we probably want to get a little lower to the ground. One of each of those. And let's cut maybe one of our mana accelerants. Actually, we're going to cut 2 mana accelerants. We're going to rely more on the power of these other cards. So Hangerback Walker, our Gallery Charm. We'll bring in one Sanctuary, and we will cut 2 more cuts in here. Alright, you convinced me, Ethan. I like Shaper's Sanctuary because of all the tap things, the Brazen Borrowers, just drawing cards. But, game 3. We'll do that in game 3 if that's an issue. Keep. Shaper Sanctuary against all of his targeted. What? He had like 4 spells that taps. You don't think it's worth it? Okay. There's Brazen Borrowers. There's also the Harbinger of Tides, the thing that he cast at the end of the game. A 2-for-1. Alright, so we will just do this for 1. And then next turn we can put a counter on it. Oh, never mind. Never mind, never mind. Kidding. We can still do it. So, Castle Garenbrig. We'll put the counter on at the end of the turn. And then next turn we can untap and use Castle to put more counters on Walking Ballista. We'll take 3. Okay. So at the end step, so we put that on. So we now have 3. So we'd have 6 green if we did it. So what we'll do, tapped out. So I want to put another counter on Walking Ballista. So if we put another counter on Walking Ballista, we can start to control the game. Yeah, so it's pretty easy. If that is our main goal, we would like to pay 2. And we will keep up Fatal Push, and we will go... Oh, wait. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, we can activate Garenbrig. Oh, but then we're tapped out. Yeah, then we'd be tapped out. But then we would get to cast the Llanowar Elves and put a counter. Okay. More mana next turn. This. I think this is fine. Yep. Back for 3. So he's currently at 4, but we can we'll get rid of the Cloudfin Raptor if that's an issue, if that becomes an issue. Or we'll get rid of Tidebinder Mage. So, okay. We get rid of the thing that gives more pips. Okay. All right. Deck, save us. Come on. Get in there. Go. All right. So Master Waves would be bad for us right now. Is he putting the scry? Bottom. Okay. Scry to the bottom. That's not bad. Another land. He has 3 in hand. Abrupt Decay. All right. Bad. Do anything about that? Hard on the bottom. All right. That's what I like to see. I'm getting in there. Yeah. Or I do think that we will Abrupt Decay this blocks. Not ideal, but to keep the pain train rolling. Card to the bottom. All right, so he's looking for something very specific. Flooding out. Fine by me. Yeah. We are eventually going to draw something relevant, friends. Eventually. Or we'll just kill him with 1/1. Was not what I signed up for. I'm pretty sure I even took Mana Dorks out of the deck. Do you guys remember that? Oh my gosh, we're gonna get there. This is ridiculous. Another card to the bottom. Dang. When are you gonna draw something relevant, friend? No land this time. So, Hardened Scales. Well, you are not relevant, but we'll cast you. So we just need to hope for 2 damage this turn. We'll get all 3. Alright. 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 Oh my goodness. Is he really that? Are we both flooding out that bad? Dude, Rakdos mid-range sounds awesome. Dude, he put another card on the bottom. I don't know what the heck was happening to him. Maybe he was drawing counter spells. Maybe he was drawing like spell pierces. Maybe he was just drawing the wrong part of his deck. Alright, so what we want to do for game 3, he is going to be on the play, so we need to be reactive. So with him being on the play, we'll bring in Vivian again. She fights, she clears up the board. This makes our board bigger, but at the same time, we should be fine. So I'm not sure about Hangerback Walker, because it does say it has to die. He's not cleaning most of our. He's not like killing most of our things. He is just simply removing them from play. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove one of these. I'll keep one in. It could be a big threat. Could be an interesting threat. Actually, do you know what? I really don't like either one of them. We're gonna bring back in Anissa. Yeah, actually, you know what? So we'll cut one there. Golgari Charm. We're gonna cut one Golgari Charm, and we're gonna bring in 3 Thoughtseizes. Doesn't seem all. Alright. We don't necessarily want the full 4. We just want 1 in our opening hand, please. 1 Thoughtseize in our opening hand. That's all I want. Whatever. Instead, you just gave me the best hand ever. Alright, but we'll keep. No Cloudfin? No Cloudfin? Alright. Dude, this deck is just sweet. I don't know what's going on. I might be sold. Like, this deck might actually just be what I play in Pioneer. It plays the good green cards, it plays the good black removal. It interacts with every deck pretty favorably because of the black. I don't know, man. Just it's a feel good deck. Obvious play. This one. We should probably not be losing this game. Just saying that. I'm gonna call it now. If we lose this game, it's probably because I messed up. All right. He's got 3 up. He has yet to cast a single thing. He probably has Wizard's Retort. So what we're going to do... We'll start with a Rishkar. Okay. So we read the Wizard's Retort. The reason I wanted to do that is because if it did resolve, then the Walking Ballista next turn would be even better. As is right now, we can just cast Vivian next turn, or Walking Ballista, or whatever. Walking Ballista for 3 next turn. Pretty good. Another Vivian. So let's see how this goes. Done. Yeah, double Wizard's Retort. That is fine. Because now we can just get in there with Vivian. Vivian should control the game from here. So Vivian pumps our team. So she would put 2 counters on all of our creatures when we cast her, or she can fight. Very relevant. Tap out. Yeah. All right. Perfect draw. What we'll do. That. Get in there. Take 9. Casual 9. Card on top. Okay. So you just tapped. So something is relevant here. Okay. Oh, it's probably the Curious Obsession. He's going to cycle through it right now. Yeah, double Curious Obsession. Okay. Sounds good. I think that we can. All right. Well done. Figured it out. He's going to draw 2 cards. All right. 2 mysteries. All right. Figure out how to do this. Start. What? Is that a misclick? Did we just clear the board is the question. No. Ongoing. Actually, yeah, this is how we distribute. Go up to 7. I mean, totally fine. That's not what I was anticipating. I don't know what that play was, but okay. We should still be fine. One card on top. Okay. Tempest Djinn. Alright. Wow. Removing it again. Pretty good. He's attacking with that? Really? Oh. Oh. Alright. He might have figured out a way out of this. I don't like it. Are we just dead? Target creature you control can't be blocked, so he can have 1, 2. He can do that twice, maybe 3 times, 5, 9. Alright, we're not dead. Technically. What was this draw for my opponent? One card on top. Stop. Top. Yep, that is fair. I mean, that's why I cut Mana Dorks. Dead, like legitimately. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. Pretty good. Okay, pretty good. Yeah, just lock it down. I need. Okay, what do we need? We need a walking ballista. Is that it? Yeah, I do believe that's it. 1, 2, 3, and nice. All right, so we died. I thought we were just firmly in control, and I was very wrong. Yeah, so this deck, once it loses its momentum, it's pretty bad. We'll go to the next round. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Dude, I can't believe that happened. That was ridiculous. All right, I'm back. All right, rejoin. Yeah, so that the way that game worked, the way that game shook out, really shows just how little resilience there is with the deck once you lose your momentum. I think we can get a 3-2 with this deck, though. Our draws have been poor near the end of the game. So we had an amazing opening 7. Our opponent manipulated our hand, the game, the board, and then won. Everyone is ready to interact with the board in this format. So that is something to be heard about. Pretty good curve. 2, 3, 4. Hopefully we're against an Oko deck. Oh wow. Heavy green blue. What you doing? What we doing? Ethan, have you clicked that follow button yet? Because if you haven't, you should at least click the follow button. Alright, so we could cast our own Walking Ballista right now. 2. Get in there for 1. You are following? Oh, then good. So, how about... Yeah, I think that we just want to... Did you subscribe yet, Ethan? Wait, this doesn't work how I want it to, does it? I remove a counter and then he kills it in response. Alright. This. Waiting on our opponent to make bad decisions. Good ones. No. Expecting an Oko. Oko would be really interesting right here. Exchange Walking Ballista for Walking Ballista. And how's work going today? Anything crazy happening? Or you just chilling? My opponent is tanking right now, just trying to figure out how to die. All right. Fine, fine, fine. All right. And punished. That's actually really good. Walking Bliss on 2, Oko on 3. Concede. Yeah. Let's go. All right, so we got him. Got him good. All right. Definitely want the Abrupt Decay. We probably want the how does the Sorcerer Spyglass work? Right. So probably not the Sorcerer Spyglass. We don't want to shut down our own stuff. He's playing green blue, so probably doesn't have very many removal spells. Might have counter spells though. Want to bring in Forethoughts? Okay. What would we take out? Once again, big fan. This many mana dorks just doesn't do it for me. I get it. Like, trust me, I get it. Like, you want one on turn 1, you want one, you know, and that's it. Oh, that's probably it. Like, turn 1, mana dork, awesome. But this deck actually naturally has a really good curve where you go turn, 1. So if we go turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, any of these, like, Doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out 4 of these Elvish Mystics for 4 Thoughtseize. We want the 1 Abrupt Decay. And so the 1 Abrupt Decay, Nissa just makes our things bigger. It doesn't necessarily clear the board. So bring in that. Our things will be big enough, I think. I hope. 3 Winding Constrictor. Do we keep it, friends? That is the question. The answer to that is did it. But we do have a turn 1, and then on turn 2 we have both of these things up, and then hopefully we can just steamroll after that. All right. We are going to have to kill that. We do not want to deal with a turn 2 Oko, so they're just going to have to deal. All right. Goose. Why'd you tap 2? You're gonna play another goose? Guess we're doing this. To this. Okay with that. If I am thinking, then next turn we can go one of these, have this guy up. Got going on. Wicked Wolf. Yeah. Not much we can do about that. So we'll have 6. Yeah, let's just... Pressure isn't that good, so we'll just see. Hydroid Crassus. From it. He's either 2 turns from Nissa. 1, 2, 3. Or you can cast the jelly for 1. Put it in Nissa. See. We'll see if we can get in this. Fighting our way into the game is going to be an interesting thing to do. You can hang out with me. Yep. Wait, that's all he's attacking with? Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah. So he has a Hydrate Crassus in hand. Cast it for 2, which is a 1/1. So I'll draw a card and gain a life. Bad. Not a bad little thing. Oh, Caster. I would draw the lands that are trying to kill me. He's dealing 7 to me next turn. So play it out. We can Assassin's Trophy this and get rid of his actual threat. Nice. Real nice. Okay. So now that he has Hydrate Crassus. Really not seeing too much that I want. I think we just run it back actually. Yeah. Go. What are you guys thinking of the deck so far? You like it? You don't like it? What's going on? So we got turn 1 play, turn 2 play, turn 3. I don't think it's good enough though. My gosh. Okay, this is better. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Keep. Okay. Guess this is where we're at. No land. I would love to get a land right now. Or that. Okay. How do we do this? Irrelevant. Wham bam. Three. What you fighting? Okay, fair enough. Interesting. We have 4 mana, so we can put this into play on. Um, we'll leave it on 3. Actually, we do want to remove his mana. This can get bigger. That's fine. Not what we're. So, as this enters, bye, Nissa. Hello, Nissa. All right. And minus. Is he dead? Yep. 6, 11, 13. Axes. Turn 5 kill. Pretty good. Oh my gosh. All right, well now we're 2 and 2. That was fun. I mean, that's what the deck is capable of, right? Winding Constrictor is the card. I've actually preferred Winding Constrictor over Hardened Scales. So I enjoy the idea of having a board presence while killing. All right. Round 5. Match 5. Roy 533. Oh my gosh. So we are going to be playing 1 turn behind. Um we have 3 enablers, 2 removal spells, 2 lands, but we're playing 1 turn slower. I think that we can keep it because if we do get there, we start steamrolling pretty hard. So I'm going to keep it. It could be wrong. We're also on the draw. So what would I change about the deck? It's hard. I feel like the deck is a pretty well-oiled machine. I think Voracious Hydra has shown itself to just be one of the best cards. I think it should be a 4 of. Voracious Hydra being able to come in and just remove something every time. Very good. Um Alright, never mind. All complaints are gone. That's not what I want. Um, it needs staying power. It needs the Planeswalkers do help it stay on the board, but I would really like to see it needs some sort of maybe recursion, maybe like a Liliana, like getting things back from the graveyard. I don't know. There's just when this deck, when everything is dead and all of your creatures are in the graveyard, and you just have like two Hardened Scales in play, like it just feels bad. Jeskai fires, I'm assuming. Card's probably dead. What are you hitting? Oh, okay. See, interesting. I guess he's probably expecting to. He's probably anticipating killing. But um, for two, I'm assuming he has. We'll play another one of these. We just need to get onto the board. We need to force the Supreme Verdict. Our set. Search for Escanta. Alright. They missed a land drop. So no land in there. Alright. So if he misses a land drop, I think this is our time to just roll, right? We'll force him to top deck it. So we're gonna remove Narset. The biggest question is do we play out Winding Constrictor 2 into the board wipe? I think that the only way we win this game is by hoping he misses on a land drop right here. So he'll have two opportunities to find a land. Okay. Yep. So this is where we're at. We need him to double whiff on Supreme Verdict. Or a land. He plays Hollow Fountain. Shocks. Supreme Verdict, probably. Fires. Okay, fires. Alright. There it is. Yep. So this game is probably over now. See if we can keep him. Yeah, like right now, there's no staying power with this deck. So one Supreme Verdict and we're out of the game. Like I don't think there was anything like did we have to overextend like that? No, but as soon as he misses his land drop 3 times, we need to go, right? Like so it's hard. Because we had lethal, had him dead, on board, no matter what, if he doesn't get there. But we'll probably lose this game very soon and just go to the next one. Jace Architect Thought. Do that. The decision tree is done just about. I'm just gonna draw my next card and see what happens. Yep. Game. Yeah. So we need to be able to beat a Supreme Verdict. So all of these. Here. Name a Planeswalker. Fires. Alright, in terms of things I don't like. Voracious Hydra is pretty bad in this matchup. Fatal Push. Not good. Great. So we are trying to bring in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So we're trying to bring in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 11 cards here. We have removed 7 from the deck. Walking Ballista seems good, but not at its best here. I mean, it's not removing creatures, it's removing planeswalkers with high loyalty. And a lot of them actually just push back on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove 4 Celerins. Actually, I should remove at least 4, if not more. We're trying to go middle to late game against. He does have a lot of 3-mana planeswalkers, so 12 or something like that. Actually, Hardened Scales almost seems worse than a body. His Hardened Scales in this matchup, yes, steamrolls, but it doesn't deal direct damage. We're just trying to almost like turn 5, turn 6 kill him. So if we do that, try it. I don't like our chances against this deck. It's a lot of 2-for-1s, a lot of good value. So we did bring these in, so I guess we'll keep. Not the best hand I've ever kept. All right. Days Undoing. So start here. Vivian's not bad. So we don't have to worry about him casting anything new. Get this into play. We now have our turn 3 and our turn 4. What cards did he reveal? So we knew about Interplanar, Sacred. You see a Fae of Wishes, a Deafening Clarion, Narset. So if I take this, I might force a really weird interaction. Yeah. Now we have our staying power. Oh, and we are totally in on this. Not know yet. Yeah. All right. Um, do this first. All right. How is he getting out of this? Days Undoing gets a new 7. He is going to have 3 blue to do Narset, but that's not an issue. Fae of Wishes is not a problem right now. Neither is this. I think maybe we grab the Fae because that allows him access to 15 cards, up to 15. Keep going. All on Walking Ballista. I'm anticipating he has a removal spell eventually for it. Could I have killed him this turn? I would have put a counter here and here. Reduces 1, so he's only 5. 2 counters here. I increase my damage by 1, so he's not dead. Put him into. Alright, off to game 3. So that was a really tough game. That was stressful. We still don't want these. We don't want these. Not fighting anything. We really don't need his graveyard. We're not worried about that. Spot removal. Not really. He board wipes. Hardened Scales was good. But at the same time, he can just clear our creatures, and if we draw top deck a Hardened Scales, then we're not keeping the pressure. And in terms of mana accelerants, we only need a few. We don't even need to technically mana accelerate. We just need to play good card into good card into good. So I think that where I'm at is I'm okay with keeping cards in the sideboard. And man, holy smoke! So these are a lot of really good cards. We're gonna be playing 1 turn slower. We're on the draw. You know what? We're gonna keep, and we're going to hope that we top deck an untap land. We would love a forest off the top. That would be probably ideal. Forest into Hangerback Walker, or forest into Sorcerer Spyglass and Hardened Scales with the Walking Blessed Walker would be ideal. Forest. Pretty please. My goodness. Alright. So we will play Sense. In case we top deck a Thoughtseize. We're playing real slow this game, friends. We're gonna play the long game. Here for a long time. Probably not a good time. What we got? Okay. So we have some decisions to make. We could either name Sorcerer Spyglass on Teferi, which seems decent. That is the one that we're kind of worried about. We're not really trying to play it in too much. So I think where we're at is we'll play double Hardened Scales. We might have a turn 4 fires. Very possible. put one card on top with this. Our set. Yeah. Supreme Verdict. All right. Good to know. Double Fey, Fire, Search, Supreme Verdict to Fey. This is going to be a grind. Very timer. So does not have 9 cards. Fey, Search, Fires. There. So this hand just might have been a little bit too slow. We're not drawing untapped lands. We are not presenting any board presence. Our opponent is getting as much time as he'd like to do exactly what he wants. So this is part of the dangers, I guess, of keeping a hand like this. Like I said with Hardened Scales, sometimes, yes, it's on the board, but it's not good enough. One Detention Sphere and just get rid of it. Whiff. All right. Oh wait, did he put another Narset into his hand? Okay, so yes, okay. Pretty good, sir. Pretty good. We might be able to go along with this. Another Fires. Okay. Okay. Or wait. Oh, you can't cast things instant speed. Okay. Okay. What I'm trying to do is work us into a position where we can kind of just surprise him, maybe catch him off guard with the Golgari Charm, and go from there. Narset reveals Narset. It's 11:30. I might. Oh, dude, Chandra's a meanie. Okay. Cast. So we know about the double Fey. Search is still in hand. The Supreme Verdict is still in hand. Fairy is too. That was, I do believe. That might actually be new Narset. Okay. Dude. Okay. Let's just start here. Turn 6, we started with 2 lands in hand, so in 6 draws, I've drawn 1 land. Why, Ethan, you got a deck list for me to play after this one? If you put a deck list in the chat for me, or if one of the other viewers want to put a deck list in the chat, I will play it. So whatever we can agree on. If you guys have not hit that follow button yet, feel free to do that. I stream Pioneer most mornings, Monday through Friday. So we'll be jumping from deck to deck, just exploring the format, seeing what it has to offer. Generally, I try to stay away from the top 2 or 3 decks, and work on new things. I want to see what decks have to offer. I've probably played 20 to 25 different Pioneer decks so far, and I'm just enjoying it. Trying to figure out what this format has to offer, maybe what synergies are possible, what's there. The decks I oftentimes play, I'm not anticipating a 5-0. Happens, it happens. But generally, I find a deck list that has some interesting things going on, and we go from there. This format seems very in tune with what this deck is trying to present. Oh. Are we just dead? Okay. All right. All right, all right. For 12. Gosh. Okay. Okay, so we're just dead. Okay. Ethan, where's that deck list at? We'll concede this. We got 50 play points. Not ideal. Not where we wanted to be at. Overall, friends, this deck list was not... it was a very clean deck list. Lots of 3s, lots of 4s. Let me pull up the deck list for after I exit out of the league. So, let's just quickly review this deck list, and then what's going to happen is I'm going to... I currently am recording this for a video. What we're going to do is I'm going to then reset the stream, and then we're going to jump into a league with what I believe my buddy is working on is Rakdos. So, Bone Crusher Giant, Murderous Rider. If it doesn't have 4 of those, I'm just going to tell him no. But we're going to get into another league, and hopefully we can have a little bit better results. In terms of what I think of this deck, if you are playing against a format that does not want to interact with you, I think this deck is very good. I think that as soon as your opponent is able to disrupt your game plan, we saw many times where my opponent just brazen borrowed something back to my hand, and you lose 2 or 3 turns worth of damage because I had a 5/6 Winding Constrictor put back into my hand. All of a sudden, I am not going for lethal. I'm going for stabilizing and trying not to die. The sideboard probably could use a little bit of work. There were some cards I did not bring in against this format. Hangerback Walker does not seem particularly good because people are not killing things. People are putting things back in your hand. People are oftentimes just interacting in or around you, but not with specific things if they're trying to kill it. Golgari Charm was always good. I mean, I always enjoy having it in hand. I didn't cast it in the final game, but it's good. Assassin's Trophy, I put 2 in the main just as a removal spell for anything, and I did enjoy having the idea of having them there was comforting. We drew a lot of Planeswalkers. We drew a lot of duplicates, and we died with a lot of Planeswalkers in hand when we weren't able. Voracious Hydra, amazing. I would actually take out the Stonecoil Serpent, I think, and put in another Voracious Hydra. I think Stonecoil Serpent is good, but Voracious Hydra acting as a removal spell or as just a big beater, very, very good. They both have trample. This one has reach. This one has protection from multicolored. Voracious Hydra, just play it. Very good. So the changes I would make is, I did like the mana base. The mana base was fine. Maybe removing some number of dorks. I think that if you were to remove all of the dorks and put in 4 Thoughtseize and just 4 relevant spells, maybe Adventurous Impulse, to help you find your lands, help you find your combo pieces that you're looking for, I would really like that. Because it's not so much about, I guess this deck does want to some extent extend onto the board, but I think that this deck also wants to have some staying power. And so I think like 4 Thoughtseize, 4 Adventurous Impulse would be a great addition for this deck. Syrian, how are you doing today, buddy? Syrian is joining us from the Netherlands. So hello. So I think that would be the first change. I would make 4 Thoughtseize, maybe 4 Adventurous Impulse, see how that looks, and then go from there. All right, but here's what's going to happen. Syrian, I'm doing well. I just finished a league. It did not go that well. This deck is obviously not a finished product. There's some changes that I would definitely make so we can free up room on our sideboard, maybe make ourselves a bit more resilient. Syrian, we are currently heading towards just a short break, but we're going to come back with some red-black or Rakdos. Good stuff for Pioneer. So if you'd like to stay for that, I would be more than happy to hang out during then, all right? But here's what we're going to do. I'm going to end this video. I'm going to restart the stream. So if you guys just hang out for a little bit, I'll do that. And I'm going to put on a be right back screen for you guys. So you guys can go get your cup of coffee, your cup of tea, and then we're going to jump in another league where I get to burn $10 and you guys get to watch me do that, all right? All right, thank you guys.